Hello, good evening. Namaskar. Okay, so meanwhile, I would like all children to join the classes. Okay, hello. So, welcome to the Quiz Mania, a feast for the starving mind. So meanwhile, those who have joined, inform to your friends and the groups so that we can continue our classes. Quiz Mania, a feast for the starving mind. So here we go, and let's get into our business. The Quiz Mania, a feast for the starving mind, the non-stop quiz program, informative and entertaining. So here we go with the question number 1. So question number 1 for yes. Yes, good evening all, and question number 1, here we go. And meanwhile, please get connected and inform to the others also in the group. Okay, fine. So here we go, the first question on your screen. Only capital city named after a British Prime Minister. Only capital city named after a British Prime Minister, and your options are: Option A, Washington, DC. Option B, Wellington. Option C, Georgetown. Or option D, it is Paris. So here we have the 4 options, and now we have to begin the timer, and meanwhile you keep on thinking and keep on answering. So here we start the timer, and let's begin the timer. Yes, now your mind should start ticking because clock had already started working. Okay, so the question is only capital city named after a British Prime Minister, and here answer already I could see that Wellington is flashed on the screen. Fine, so that's I think it has to be a correct answer. So time is flashed on the screen. Okay, so once the time ends, we will give the answer. Yes, so now the right answer is, yes, city is Wellington. Wellington is the right answer. Now the next question on your screen without delay. So meanwhile, others are asked to get connected. Okay, yes. Fine. So the next question is on your screen. City of 808 bridges. City of 808 bridges, and the answer options here. Option A, is it New York? Option B, is it Yokohama? Option C, Berlin? Or option D, the Osaka? So here we have 4 options, and city of 808 bridges. Now what is your answer? Yes, so here I could see now time has to begin. We will not waste time, as we said. So timer has started, and now it begins, and the answer here I could see is Osaka. By Sabir says it is Osaka. Okay, fine. So city of 808 bridges, and let me see the timer. Once the timer stops, Meanwhile, others are asked to join the classes because the quiz has started. Yesterday there was a power cut, but today the timer now shows it is end of the time. And here we disclose the answer. And the right answer is Osaka. That's a superb answer. Osaka is the right answer. And that is really a mind-blowing answer because it is one of the toughest questions, but you have given correct. So the next question on your screen. And the question number 3 of today. Which city is called the Big Apple? Fondly, it is called as the Big Apple. And your options are A. New York, option B. Hiroshima, option C. Nagasaki, or option D. Simla. So here we have 4 options. Which city is called the Big Apple? So 4 options you could see here on the screen, and now we have to begin the timer. Which city is called the Big Apple? A. New York, B. Hiroshima, C. Nagasaki, or D. the Simla. So 4 options here we have. Now the timer has to begin. Yes, fine. So here Sabir goes for New York and Kiran also says New York. Now let's see, the timer has to begin, and once the timer ends, immediately we will disclose the answer. So that's very nice to see that 2 options already have gone in favor of New York. Okay, now the timer, I'm waiting just for the timer. So timer 10 seconds ends, immediately I will disclose the answer. So no delay, so only entertainment. So here we have New York, Hiroshima, Nagasaki. Time has started. 6, 5, 4. Yes. Anyone else? Okay, no more. Now the time ends, and here we have to disclose the answer. And the right answer is, beautiful answer, it is New York. New York is fondly called as the Big Apple. So that is a superb answering and a good beginning. So now here we go for the next question on your screen. City of 7 islands. Okay, meanwhile others also please join, inform to others because some people they don't know. City of 7 islands, and your options are Bangkok, and B. Amsterdam, C. Mumbai, or D. Jakarta. So we have 4 options. City of 7 islands, and option A Bangkok, option B Amsterdam, option C Mumbai, or option D Jakarta. So 4 options are given, and now we have to begin the timer. You have to start thinking, rack your brain, understand the question, and then go for the right answer or appropriate answer. So here we begin the timer. So timer started. City of 7 islands. I am waiting until the time shows 0. Bangkok, Amsterdam, Mumbai, Jakarta. And what are the options I could see here is Mumbai. One answer is flashed, and timer says it is 0. Time has ended, and now we have to disclose the answer. Now I am seeing anyone else is ready to give the answer. Mumbai is there. Yes, let us see. Yes, it is Mumbai is called as the city of 7 islands or Heptanasia. So if those who didn't answer or couldn't say the answer, that is not a problem. We have opportunity again. The next question gives you opportunity to prove yourself and go for the right answer. Famous for movie production. The next question on your screen. Famous for movie production. Hollywood is in which city? That's the question. So option A, San Francisco. Option B, Los Angeles. Option C, Chicago. Or option D, Washington DC. Famous for movie production. Hollywood is in San Francisco, Los Angeles, or Chicago, or Washington DC. So the 4 options are given. Read the question, understand, and try to go for the appropriate option. And here we begin the timer. because under time pressure performing is certainly something which is very thrilling. Okay, now the timer we start. Okay, here we go. And now the answer, one option flashed is Los Angeles, and the timer already is going on. Time is ticking on. And what is your answer? I'm waiting. One is Los Angeles. Now timer once shows 0, so there we will disclose the answer. So here others are also hereby asked to join the class immediately. So time is shows 3 2 3210. Okay, so Los Angeles is one option I could see here. Okay, what is then the right answer? Because this quiz is specifically no wastage of time quiz, so that's why it is Los Angeles is the right answer. Beautiful answer, famous for movie production. Hollywood is here. Okay, here we go for the next question without delay, without wasting your valuable time. Okay, next question on your screen. Meanwhile, get connected with your friends, inform to others, so that those who don't know, they can get connected and also can enjoy simultaneously with you. Okay, city that straddles between two continents. Okay, city that straddles between two continents. And option A, Ankara. Option B, Jerusalem. Option C, Istanbul. Or option D, Moscow. So city that straddles between two continents. So once you read the question, many children are getting the answer, and after that you can start thinking, and then you can see the options and everything is coinciding, so you are at your best. So now the timer is set. So we set the timer so that, right, it is timer headers started. Okay, one answer flashed is Istanbul. So Sabir says it is Istanbul. Kiran also says Istanbul. Okay, any other options? I'm waiting. And meanwhile, that is the timer will show. Okay, now it is flashed 8 7. Okay, until it shows 0, you are all welcome to give your valuable answer. And once the timer shows 0, and it is the time to disclose the answer. So we are strictly bound by the rules. So here no wastage of time. So here we have to disclose the answer. Beautiful, it is Istanbul indeed is the right answer, and your choice is the appropriate one. And that's why here we go for the next question on your screen. The next question, here it is on your screen. Only city with no streets. Yes, you are hearing it right. Only city with no streets. Okay, now option A, is it Paris? Option B, Rome. Option C, Venice. Or option D, Amsterdam. So 4 options are given. Only city with no streets. So 4 options, and ample time clear to think and then go for the right choice. And here we begin the timer once the 4 options are flashed on the screen. Now it is the time to, right, I am waiting for the right kind of answers. Okay, and once the timer will show 0, and we have to wind up. Only city with no streets. Okay, yes, so here one option I could see, that is Amsterdam. Amsterdam I could see. Now what is the other any option? But timer shows it is 0 now. So now we have to flash the answer, and on your screen it is Venice. Venice is in Italy is the correct answer. It is a city or city on lagoons. So it is a city with no streets. So now the next question on your screen. No problem if you fail to give one answer right, because this is the platform to learn, and without wastage of time, here we flash another question, so which is an opportunity for you to go for the kill. Now, capital city built on 17 islands. Okay, within a blink, we are flashing another question. So every new question is a new opportunity. Capital city built on 17 islands. And option A, Oslo. Option B, Helsinki. Option C, Stockholm. Or option D, Copenhagen. So four options are given here. Capital city built on 17 islands. Oslo, Helsinki, Stockholm, or Copenhagen. Now we have to begin the timer, and meanwhile you continue thinking and inform to the others in the group so that those who don't know, they can get connected. Okay, now we begin the timer so that within the time frame you have to think about the answer and give the answer. So here we go. Capital city built on 17 islands. Oslo, Helsinki, Stockholm, Copenhagen. Time is ticking and you have to think within the stipulated time frame. And now starts the real fight. The clock versus the mind. Okay, so the timer shows it is. Okay, okay, fine. I'm waiting for the time to end. 2, 1, 0. My God. So here this time we have no option flashed on the screen. So now, but still, it is not a matter. It is one of the toughest questions, I would say. Capital city built on 17 islands. Okay, one of the toughest questions, I would say. So that's why clear. So no regret for this. Oslo. So Oslo is the capital city built on 17 islands. Okay, now the next question on your screen. So next opportunity. So don't think about the past. Think about the next, next and next. Capital city, which literally means the Smoky Bay. Okay, so here the question itself is so interesting that you have to think the capital city, which literally means Smoky Bay, and your options are A, Reykjavik, option B, Vienna, option C, Beijing, or option D, Manila. Capital city, which literally means Smoky Bay. So options are given here. Question you need to understand, literal meaning is Smoky Bay. Okay, right. So Reykjavik, Vienna, Beijing, Manila. So four options given, and now we have to start the timer, and the timer is set. So now you have to start thinking, keep on thinking, try to hit the target. Okay, now here one answer flashed. Fine. Before the timer starts, Reykjavik says Sabir. Now what is the others are thinking about? Capital city, which literally means Smoky Bay. It is also one of the difficult question, I would say. Capital city, which literally means Smoky Bay, because the question doesn't give you any kind of clues, and unheard and generally very rare questions. Capital city, which literally means Smoky Bay. Reykjavik, Vienna, Beijing and Manila. So now the timer shows that the time has ended. So now high time to flash the answer, and the right answer is Reykjavik. So that is really a superb answer. Reykjavik, unbelievable, very tough one, but still that is a good answer. Now here we go for the next question on your screen. Okay, now keep on thinking. Within a blink of eye, you have to be on your toes if you are attending this quiz. This will not permit you any kind of chance or time to think or take the breath. Okay, because this is going to take your breath away. Capital city situated at the confluence of three rivers, Mekong, Basak and Tonle Sap. Capital city situated at the confluence of three rivers, Mekong, Basak and Tonle Sap. So three rivers, confluence. Now what is this? Option A, is it Vientiane? Option B, is it Phnom Penh? Option C, Hanoi, or option D, Naypyidaw? So capital city situated at the confluence of the three rivers Mekong, Basak and Tonle Sap. So here on the screen, options are crystal clear. You have to think, and you have to think speedily. Otherwise, it is difficult to match up with the ticking time. the timer which is going on ticking. You have to be very sharp, you have to be very quick. So rapid answering is important. So here we start the timer, time starts ticking. You have to keep on thinking and try to think about the appropriate answer within that stress and strain. This is thrilling. This is the real thrill which a participant in the quiz derives, the pleasure which he gets. So capital city situated at the confluence. Okay, now the timer is going on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and here ends the time. So now what is the right answer then? And the right answer is, Phnom Penh. Phnom Penh is the right answer. Phnom Penh is the Cambodia's capital, is the right answer. This is certainly some answers, clear some questions. If we couldn't give the answer, no regrets, because they are also quite challenging and for the first time and less heard type of questions are also framed. Okay, so I'm creating the huddle, I'm creating the trouble, I'm increasing your level. So the next question on your screen, here we go. So no thinking about the past. So here we go for the next question, a big challenge again. Well-known landmarks of this city are Red Square, Kremlin, Saint Basils Cathedral. Well-known landmarks are Red Square, Kremlin, Saint Basils Cathedral, etc. So you have to think about the city. Is it Astana, where we see these landmarks, Bishkek, option C, Moscow, or option D, Ulaanbaatar? So well-known landmarks of this city are Red Square, Kremlin, Saint Basils Cathedral, etc. Now, is it Astana, Bishkek, Moscow, or Ulaanbaatar? So here we start the timer. You have to keep on thinking and the timer will run on its way. You have to think on your own, and this is the pressure begins now. 10 seconds and you have to give the answer within that. So one answer already flashed, it is Moscow. Now what others have to say is also clear, equally important. Clear well-known landmark. So I am waiting for the timer which is flashed now on your screen. It shows 7, 6, 5, 4. Okay, so once it shows 0, I will certainly go for the answer. So now the time here ends and then the high time to give the answer, and the answer is Moscow. That's really a good answer. Very good answer. Moscow is really correct answer and a good answer. So the next question on your screen. So city founded by Job Charnock. City founded by Job Charnock, and your options are A, Madras, option B, Calcutta, option C, Bombay, or option D, Delhi. So we have 4 choices. City founded by Bob Charnock, Madras, Calcutta, Bombay, and Delhi. So we have 4 options given, and now we have to begin the timer. So you have to keep on thinking, keep on answering, never lose the heart, don't underestimate yourself, never lose the heart. Okay, don't underestimate yourself, that's most important. Neither it is possible nor it is necessary to know each and everything. City founded by Job Charnock, options are given, timer as set. Madras, Calcutta, Bombay, Delhi. Your time is slowly going down, and here the new joining students all are welcome. And now here option B, Calcutta, is one answer I could see, another also B, Calcutta. Again Calcutta, fine, that's a good answering. I am thinking once the timer shows 0, I will certainly go for the answer. Okay, it is 1, fine. So Sabir and Malays, they go for Calcutta. Now let's see, is it correct? Are they correct or are they wrong? Yes, they are at the right answer they have given. That's a superb answering, good quizzing, good going. So here we go for the next question without wasting the time. So next question on your screen. Known as the capital of willows. I would say this is again one more toughest question. Every time clear, so there are ups and downs like sea waves. So known as the capital of willows, you have to think about the city which is known as the capital of willows, and your options are A. Pyongyang, option B. Seoul, option C. Hanoi, or option D. Wellington. Known as the capital of willows, Pyongyang, Seoul, or Hanoi, or Wellington. So four cities are mentioned here, and you have to say that which among the following is known as the capital of willows. And now here timer will be set, and before the timer is set, already one answer is flashed and it shows Pyongyang, says Sabir. What others have in their mind, please express it to yourself. Feel free to chat and write the answer. Okay, what is important is participating and contesting and competing with each other is much more important to make this quiz a very interesting one. So I am just waiting for the timer to show 0, and still 3, 2, 1, 0, and A Pyongyang. Fine, that is beautiful. So Pyongyang, again Malays also had said, so Pyongyang is certainly seems to be correct. Yes, indeed it is the correct answer. Known as the capital city of willows is Pyongyang, the capital of North Korea. So the next question on your screen. So no second thought, no waiting, and no relief. So next question on your screen. So keep on thinking. Okay, keep on actively participating like a tiger in a crouching position. Country named after the American president. Okay, country named after American president. So the choices are A. Monrovia, B. Glasgow, C. Washington DC, and D. both A and C. Okay, here we have, this is one of the most interesting ones question, and clear the question. Country named after American president, A. Monrovia, B. Glasgow, C. Washington DC, D. both A and C. So what is your choice? What is your option? What do you think is the right answer? So keep on writing, keep on informing that a country named after American president. Okay, here options we have given here: Monrovia, Glasgow, Washington DC, or both A and C. Now I am waiting for the timer who is set now. Now we have started the timer and you have to start working. Already timer is set now. Okay, I am waiting that when the timer will end. Okay, so good evening, sir. Srinivas sir says C, Washington DC. Okay, Sabir says A and C. Okay, now what is others have to say? The timer, okay, just now flashed on the screen. Yes, it is 6, 5, 4. Okay, meanwhile the others also start thinking and keep on thinking and keep on giving the answers. That's a nice sign to see. Yes, the timer has ended. It shows 0 and Malay says Monrovia. Okay, so here we have all the 3 type different options are there except one. Now let's find out what is the right answer. Right answer is both A and C. Monrovia is the capital of Liberia, whereas Washington DC is America's, USA's capital. Both are named after the American president, but the most well known is Washington DC. So that's the reason why this question is considered as one of the most interesting one. So here we go for the next question on your screen. So no second thought, no waiting, no relief. Clear within the blink of eye starts the next question. So please do concentrate on the next one because this is an opportunity. What is over is past, but Venice of the East. Now which city is having this geographical sobriquet, Venice of the East? Option A, Aleppo. Option B, Kozhikode. Option C, Tumkur, or option D, Mangaluru. So Venice of the East here. Venice of the East, this sobriquet. Now, options here. Venice of the East. Okay, question, you have to see that Venice of the East is a sobriquet. Now, this sobriquet is used to describe which city? Aleppo, the Kozhikode, the Tumkur, or Mangaluru. Which of the following cities is referred or called with the geographical epithet Venice of the East? Now the timer will be set. Questions which look simple, but under time pressure it becomes tough. That is the beauty of the quizzing. Okay, now option A, Aleppo says one Malays. Now what is others have to say? The timer is Anusa Lakshmi also says A. Aleppo, Venice of the East, fine. Malays, okay, fine. Sabir also says Aleppo. Okay, now what others have to say? The timer has started. 3, 2, 1, 0. My God. So here, though you have gone in favor of Aleppo is certainly the right answer. Usually Allappuzha is written, but Allappuzha is another name for Aleppo. So that's the reason Venice of the East is Aleppo in Kerala, which is also otherwise called as Allappuzha. So that's beautiful, good going. So the next question. So here I have flashed now. This is the right answer, Aleppo. The next question on your screen. Paris is situated on the banks of the river. Now name this. Paris is situated. The question is very crystal clear, and you already, most of the children might have thought about the right kind of answer you might have guessed, but still it is my duty to show you the options, and options are produced here. Option A, Tiber. Option B, Danube. Option C, Seine. Option D, Thames. Paris is situated on the banks of which river? Option A, Tiber, Danube, Seine, and Thames. And the timer will be set now, so that to make the things still more complicated, okay, within the stipulated time, within the time limit you have to think. So here question is flashed and the timer is set. Now keep on thinking, try to guess the right answer, land on the appropriate option. So Paris is situated, it is possible, you can do it. Option C, one I could see, Seine. Okay, again Seine is the river. Saône, okay, fine. Okay, the river name is mentioned as Seine. Is Paris situated on the bank? So time also ends here. So now we have to disclose the answer, and the right answer is Seine. Fine. That's really wonderful answering. Good answering. Paris is situated on the banks of the river Seine. Okay, next question on your screen. So without wastage of time, Yangoon is situated on the banks of the river. Yangoon is situated on the banks of the river, and your options are: option A, Mekong; option B, Irrawaddy; option C, Yangtze; option D, Brahmaputra. So 4 options are given. Yangoon is situated on the banks of the river. So Mekong, Irrawaddy, Yangtze, or Brahmaputra. So 4 options are given. You have to start thinking. Now the timer will be set to keep you under the check and the control. Within the regulated time, you are able to think and say the right answer or not. So timer is set. Now you start thinking. Timer started ticking. And here we see that Irrawaddy is one option I could see flashed on the screen. What others have to say? What is in your mind? Feel free to express yourself. Active participation is much more important. Now the timer has started on the screen. It shows 6, 5, 4. Hurry up. 2, 1, 0. Now choice had ended. Time. Now the right answer is, let's see, is Irrawaddy the sole option chosen by your friend? Goes correct or wrong? Yes, indeed it is the right answer. Irrawaddy. Yangoon, the former capital town of Burma, is situated on the banks of river Irrawaddy. So Irrawaddy option is right. but within the time frame try to give the answer, but still keep on playing. That's a good sign, good spirit. I salute your competitive and sportsman spirit. And with that, so keep on thinking. So the next question on your screen. So here we go. City of joy. So city of joy is option A Varanasi, option B Surat, option C Hyderabad, or option D Kolkata. So we have four options. City of joy, is it Varanasi, Surat, Hyderabad, or Kolkata? So four options are flashed. Now we have to begin the timer so that the quiz becomes still more interesting, because under time pressure, performing or perishing, you perform or perish because time is the limit. So that's the reason. So timer is set. City of joy. What is your answer? I am waiting for the answer. City of joy. Varanasi, Surat, Hyderabad, Kolkata. Time has started ticking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Kolkata already flashed with the time. Okay, Kolkata is the only option I could see here within that time frame. Now, is it correct or wrong? Let's try to find out. So that's a beauty, just a beauty, because within the limited number of seconds you have to give the answer. So Kolkata is the right answer or appropriate answer. So here we go for the next question on your screen. Okay, headquarters of FIFA. Yes, Kolkata, that is a correct answer. Though you have said wherever there is a deferred kind of life is going on, so really we have to feel sorry for that, because time fluctuations do come. Headquarters of FIFA. Now we have no time to think about the past. We will go on proceeding because we don't want to kill the time. We want to use the time. Headquarters of FIFA is option A Lausanne, option B Cologne, option C Zurich, or option D Geneva. So headquarters of FIFA is located at option A Lausanne, option B Cologne, or option C Zurich, or option D Geneva. And we start the timer so that you have to keep on thinking. We will do our work, you do your work. So never stop playing, never get clear frightened. At the same time, don't underestimate yourself, which is very important. So here one option I could see is Zurich. Okay, now what others have to say? Time is started timer. So it will show you that what is the time ends or not. You can see on your cell phone. So here Zurich is shown, and Zurich. Okay, now let us see FIFA World Cup. Everybody knows now the timer is showing 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Hurry up. 0. Now let's see, is Zurich correct or wrong? The right answer is Zurich. Zurich is the right answer. Headquarters of FIFA is Zurich. Fantastic answer. Good thinking and good going until now. So the same sort of tempo you need to maintain until the last, so that to make this event a success. So without any kind of nonsense. Okay. Now let's go for the next question. SAARC headquarters is located in. Okay, now option A New Delhi, option B Kathmandu, option C Dhaka, or option D Islamabad. So SAARC headquarters is located in option A New Delhi, option B Kathmandu, option C Dhaka, or option D Islamabad. So 4 options are given. Now let's see what is your choice. Now here we start the timer because all the options are flashed. Now the timer will be set. Time started, and now you keep on thinking. So one option is Kathmandu, says Sabir. Now what others have to say? Malays says Kathmandu. Okay, now what others have to say, or are you waiting? The timer is to show or flash on the screen. It is not yet. Okay, now starts 8, 7. So once it shows 0, I will disclose the answer. Yes, now the time halts. Time stops. Now we have to disclose the answer, and the answer is Kathmandu, and that's a superb answering. Good going until now. Good contest and good kind of competition. So, next question on your screen. Here we go. Commonwealth Games 2022 will be hosted by option A, Birmingham, option B, Gold Coast, option C, Jakarta, or option D, Glasgow. So we have Commonwealth Games 2022 will be hosted by Birmingham, Gold Coast, Jakarta, or Glasgow. So four options we have on the screen, and now we have to start the timer and you have to start thinking. So Commonwealth Games 2022 will be hosted by, okay, now the timer is set and you have to keep on thinking and try to guess the right answer or say the correct answer. Commonwealth Games 2022 will be hosted by. Now the timer is set, already starting. Now once it starts, within that time only you have to think and give the answer. Now let me see, 10, 9, time had started, timer. Okay, answers have to come in. Commonwealth Games 2022, 1, 0. My God. So, time ends here. So now we have, sorry to say that no option could be. Alright, after the end of the time I could see one option A is shown, but option A is of course is certainly correct. Okay, fine, but keep on going like that. So next question on your screen. Headquarters of ASEAN, okay, the ASEAN organization headquarters are located at option A, Kuala Lumpur, option B, Singapore, option C, Jakarta, or option D, Manila. Headquarters of ASEAN countries, okay, the Kuala Lumpur, Singapore, Jakarta, or Manila. So we have four options for the question. You have to keep on thinking nicely, clear, keep your mind cool. The world is not going to end, and take everything lightly with sportsman spirit. Keep on thinking with a cool head on your shoulders. Okay, and here we start the timer. Now timer is set and you have to start thinking, and I could see one answer flash, this Jakarta, and the timer is doing its work and you have to do your work. That Jakarta, I could see one headquarters of ASEAN countries, and now within the time frame, okay, you have to give the answer. Try to 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And here time stops. Okay, now headquarters of ASEAN, now we have to disclose. It is Indonesia's capital, Jakarta, where the headquarters of ASEAN is located. So the next question on your screen. What is the capital of Eritrea? What is the capital of Eritrea? So Eritrea capital, option A, is it Asmara? Option B, Tallinn. Option C, Gaborone. Option D, Jubiljana. Okay, so what is the capital of Eritrea? So four options are given. You have to think, and then you have to go for the right or appropriate answer. Now this is one of the easiest question I will grade, and let's start the timer to make it also interesting. Now here one option I could see, Asmara says Sabir. Now Malays also says Asmara, and the timer is going on. And meanwhile, any other answers, that what is the capital of Eritrea? So two answers flashed on the screen. They go for Asmara. Okay, now what others have to say? Okay, now the timer 2, 1, 0, and stop. Now we have to flash the answer. Yes, it is beautiful. Asmara is the right answer. Now the next question on your screen. On your screen, the next question. This is one of the most beautiful question I would grade. Suvarna Bhumi Airport is at. Suvarna Bhumi Airport is at option A, Vijayawada. Option B, Tirupati. Option C, Bangkok. Option D, Singapore. Suvarna Bhumi Airport is at. And your options are given: Vijayawada, Tirupati, Bangkok, or Singapore. So 4 options. Question is clear. 4 options are there. Now the timer is set. Okay, one of the interesting question. So within the time you have to go for the answer. And what is your option? Now let me see. So one option I could see flashed on the screen is Thailand or Bangkok is one answer. Now timer is already set, and once the time ends, okay, 9, 8, 7, 6, hurry up, quick, be fast, 2, 1, 0, and time ends. So here the answer is Bangkok. Beautiful. That is really just mind-blowing answer. Suvarna Bhumi is such a word which is Sanskrit word, but it is not in India by this name, the airport, and it is in Bangkok indeed. Okay, so the golden land, which literally Suvarna Bhumi means the golden land, and it is in Bangkok, and it is not in India. That makes this question really something which is mind-boggling. Okay, the next question on your screen. So don't think about the past. Go for the next one. World's first Afro-Asian conference took place at. The question itself is sufficient to think about the option. World's first Afro-Asian conference took place at, and your options are A, Manila, option B, Bandung, option C, Jakarta, or option D, New Delhi. World's first Afro-Asian conference, okay, took place at A, Manila, B, Bandung, C, Jakarta, or D, New Delhi. What is your choice? Now timer is set. Now time begins, and you have to start thinking and go for the right option. I think you can certainly give the right answer: Manila, Bandung, Jakarta, New Delhi. So 4 options are given. So timer will do its duty. Meanwhile, I'm expecting a right answer from you people. And the answer here, one answer flashed is New Delhi. Now what is the other? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. And here the time ends. That is just the beauty of the quiz. Now let's find out what is the right answer. The right answer is Bandung Conference. Bandung is in Indonesia. The next question. Okay, sorry. Here time ends. So let the entertainment continue. So tomorrow at the same time we will meet with a new topic. Until then, with the assurance that tomorrow's quiz will be still more entertaining and informative. So more number of children will join, can make this quiz so still more wonderful. So please do subscribe to my channel and stay connected and keep on informing to your friends. So thank you all, and have a nice day. Thank you all.